Hello everyone, this is Stanley here. Welcome to the second episode of Let's Play the Stanley Parable. In the last episode, we broke out the window and someone made a mess here. Yeah, we broke out the window. When I clicked on a bunch of doors, and we got into the skate pod. And now we'll 5 once obey what the dickish nowhere wants us to do now. I'll activate that one next. She's so in a mess. Don't worry, nothing really changes if you see all these paper everywhere.
When Stanley came to a set of
yeah, I'm gonna go into the door on the left here. Did you worry, Mr. Nolita, sir?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find a coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs.
As you're gonna see what my boss wants. And
the moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul.
Not boss is here either.
Could he really be all
we got a keypad here. I don't know what the code is. 2845.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
You are really asshole, aren't you?
With some calming new age music.
Why someone is trying to speak on the game here? I believe it or not, there's a cheat you get for being the game in under, what was it, 4 minutes and something.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you. And you actually press the 8 bar on that keypad a bunch of times. You actually get a nice weapons to that 8 game from the demo. I quite like that, and also it also gives you a cheat as well, obviously, for doing that. But yeah, there's a speedrun achievement here, which basically just get the 3D ending, which we're going for now, and we got doing like less than 4 minutes. I tried to get that achievement many times, but I was always a little bit too slow to get it, so
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
Well, we're going downstairs here now. Well, down on the ground, really.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, I can't really see much here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What door? Oh. Okay, and well, I saw like another place to escape. We'll see what that's about in a minute. Oh, shiny button. You press. So let's press that button. Yeah, you can cloud these discs too if you wanna. Just try to press this damn button. There we go.
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to
This place looks like it's come straight out of Portal, which would honestly make a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, you can walk on these things too. Just be careful you don't fall down to the bonus pit, otherwise you'll be stuck there and you have to go reset the game again.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
And
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh my. Okay, press that button.
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Yeah.
That his emotions
this is an alien spaceship, and he is basically mind controlling humans to get to do their bidding. I'm calling it right now. Really, there's no explanation for why the game everyone's disappeared, or again, when I assume it's just aliens, because why not? I could go in there, but there's actually a secret hiding in here. And oh, these doors seem to have opened. Okay, I guess I can head back here then. Can I go all the way back? Looks like I can. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Music has stopped. Ah! Secret mode, secret room 2014. Oh, okay, I can deal with this. And it's like Lucy again for that motion booth. Never give up, you never go broke. Okay, you can't go back. You never go secret. Oh, secret's all the way. Secret mode engaged. Never give up. Go, go, Secret Rangers! Power, Secret Rangers, Secret Force. Secret Rangers, Secret Charge. Okay, that was nice, but
he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life.
William hides the best secrets. Who's William?
It was unthinkable.
Did he create this game?
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his
Secret
entire
Rangers,
life
Secret
utterly
Warfares.
blind to the world?
Hey.
Was the proof.
Secret
The
wide
heart of the
SEO.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy.
Okay, back to the
sad,
mind
or
control
content.
pandemic.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the
That was a
cold
fun
reality
secret.
of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine
Okay, so two bars.
exert its terrible
Can
power
turn it off,
over
or can
another
turn it
human
on.
life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Well, yeah, fair enough. How's you gonna make a save state here for obvious reasons? So, gonna turn off and get the heck out of here. Might as well state sign for this, so.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yeah, that's nice and all. In what's been where Papa Portal 2's ending. What if we This is power to raw
Oh,
advantage.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Oh
Kept you
yeah.
enslaved all these years. You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
Yes.
what you wanted? Control?
The whole world will bow down to my will as I am Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
But you need
What?
to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is
how
activated
typical.
without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode. eliminating
Okay,
the
this just turned to a
complex.
Metroid game.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Oh, boy.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Now, honestly, no matter,
Until the bomb goes off.
no matter what you do, you cannot get out here at all.
More time to talk about you.
You can mess around here for how long you want.
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know.
Yeah, there's
where
no
to
way you can
start.
do to get out here. There's no secret code or anything.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right.
So, might as well hear what he may have to say.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Okay, so you're basically a time-traveling
Events has been rather
dimensional
gruesome.
alien that likes to
Watching you
fuck
try to make
around.
sense of everything and take back the control wrested
Yeah, I
away
believe in
from
it.
you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are
I just want to see you suffer,
additional
don't you?
seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah, I wish.
Look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yeah, nothing's doing anything here.
Buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a
But
countdown.
this is not.
The
This isn't
actual
Metroid Prime.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not
I wonder
a
if you can
challenge.
actually turn it off if you
It's a
press
tragedy. You
the
want
up
to
on here. I
control this
doubt that's the
world
case, but
but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until...
oh god.
No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of
Maybe I can turn off.
and believe me,
Okay, here.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life
Three,
from the moment we
two,
fade in until
one.
the moment I say happily ever after.
No, I'm dead. Well, that's what happens. You try to
Feeling a
take
wave
control of the
disbelief,
whole
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd come
control
into a
thing.
staircase,
Now, still hands where I
Stanley
actually go
walked
downstairs
to
here.
his boss's office.
Nope, he didn't.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. Considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might
Yeah.
be fired for that. And in such
Let's see what we have down
why
here.
had he taken that risk? All because he believed
Okay, this is just an
everyone
endless
had
loop.
vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
Now this is
crazy.
definitely an interesting ending
All
indeed.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically
Good point.
behind him?
Am I
wherever he
invisible?
went?
Am I just a levitating
And for
head?
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yes,
No,
they were.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer.
Yeah, sure, this is all a bad
His
dream.
co-workers weren't actually
Sure, why
gone.
not?
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
You
he
might as well.
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ooh, I'm flying.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was
Ooh.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh boy.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's
Okay, it's
describing my
questioning
thoughts,
how
he
the
thought.
game's working.
And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this
Stanley's
voice
becoming
was
sentient in some ways he's in a
the
simulation.
truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
Oh my
he knew
lord.
for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove
this
that
is Stanley's-
he was in control, that this was a dream.
In a voice.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He
Oh.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the
Yes,
world
this is all a
outside
dream,
this one.
clearly.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please,
Oh,
someone,
crap.
wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office.
Calm down,
I am
calm down.
real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Oh,
I
God, he's
must
going-
be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Yeah.
Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
And then the game exploded. Pfft. The influence zone created a black hole. What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
The Marietta Parable.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh
But on
god.
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then
But
collapsed.
there was an
dead on the
outside after
sidewalk.
all.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Normal.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, screw you, narrator. Making me question that this was existence was a blight simulation, and then just think. Whatever. Next time, let's play the Stanley Parable, which we see more endings that this game has to offer. I gotta say that Stanley looks an awful lot like the Angry Video Game Nerd. Just me? I don't know. I'll see you later, guys.